Are we live? We are. Hey, everybody. Welcome. And let's see if we can pull up on YouTube and get moving. How's everybody doing? There we are. You won't believe how many times, Monica, I hit that button and don't realize I do it. So I'm here. We're ready to get started. All right. So we're going to be working with our new Ladybug Gumball set tonight, which I already went and painted these black. Now this is the gumball that we shared last week. And this is the gumball riser that we have made. Yep, it's okay. I'm just, you know, I swear, my head wasn't attached. I'd be losing it. All right, so that's the bottom part of the riser. Here's this part of the riser. And this part folds to go in there. And what this does is it just fills up the bottom so you do not have to add more into it. All right, so we've got that, and then we've got the lid. Now we're going to show you how to do this set to fill in here. And also, this is another thing we're going to be selling. This isn't on the website yet. This is called a riser. And a riser is kind of like what they would use for a simple little centerpiece, like decoration area, like kind of like a mini tier tray. All right, so that goes on there like that. And then we're going to do this set, and we're going to put this set on there. Now this set comes with a sign that says cute as a button. It also has the letters for the sign. It has a bunch of ladybugs. It has some flowers. It has a scoop. Scoops are big this year. So let me see if we're doing this okay. I just want to make sure I'm like not missing any comments. All right, so I'm going to zoom you in a little here and we'll get started. If you can't see, let me know if something's in the way. Okay. All right, so I already painted these black. Actually, I just went out and spray painted them because our edges are all dark now, so you don't need to be painting those. So these are all the ladybugs that it comes with. One of these has hearts. You can even use this set for Valentine's Day if you wanted. But then we have the little wings. So we're going to be gluing on some wings and touching up a little here and there. We even has some tiny ladybugs. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Then we have some tiny ones. I didn't paint the backs of these because they're actually going to glue onto something. So we won't need to worry about that. So those little ones are going on there. Okay. And then this one is going to be a split one. So we're going to save the splits for last. You also have a little sign here that says Love Bug, and that goes on the little scoop. So let's go ahead and get these started. I need to find my, I need my extra fine point, and I don't know, that might be it. This one might be it also, but this one I need to replace. So let me know when you're watching, where you're watching from. All right, we're just going to hold those aside because they are the ones that are working and that one's not. So let's start out by gluing the wings on. I didn't bother painting the bottom because we don't need to paint the bottom. The underside is what I mean. And that way when I glue it in place, I can go back over and touch up some of this red and make it a little better. And if you're on YouTube and you wouldn't mind hitting the share button or the bell or the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And those watching on Facebook, you're welcome to follow, like, share, send me hearts, whatever you want to do. I'm easy. And hopefully our camera will still work tonight. We'll still be good. All right. And we got this one. This is like the tedious part, but at least if you order, then you know what you're going to be doing. And there's actually a little loop down here, so you know exactly where the wings go. It follows this little loop at the bottom. We are going to have more of these gumball sets. The gumball machine was purchased at Hobby Lobby. You can buy them unpainted, and they now have them painted. I think the ones that are painted are turquoise, and I think like a pink or a peach color. All right, let's do these. And see, I didn't have to paint the backs of these wings because they were going to get glued to the black. So you're not even going to see the back side. There we go. And I think that is the wing for that one. That's the wing for the little one. You have different sizes here. You actually have a large one. Well, actually two large ones. Because if you wanted to use this one for Valentine's Day, you can. But if not, this one goes on the sign. I don't know if you can see that. And then these go inside the gumball machine. These get attached to the little scoop or spoon. They go actually in here like that. So we can actually just glue those right there. Hey, Nanny Dot. So see, they fit right in there. So let's go ahead and do Cute as a Bug. This stays with that. And this is nice because it has the line, so it shows you where everything goes. It's easier to color or paint the letters when they're attached. So I painted this base with 2 coats of white. Except I'm trying to decide what color to do the letters. I love it when the letters are like joined together. We've been trying to do more of them. Ah! Except glue the right side. That was dumb. Knew that didn't look right. Go. Thank you, Joanne. Appreciate that. They have to be touched up a little. Ah, see, I almost did the same thing. I almost glued the wrong side again. So what's nice about this glue, you have a little bit of time before it actually adheres. But boy, once it does, you aren't getting it off. This is one in the many sets we will have for the gumball machine. This is one from Hobby Lobby. They sell them at Hobby Lobby and Target. So we have the little middle inserts for either one. There we go. So if that's going to sit in there, not sure what colors I want to do that. I don't know why it does that with you. There we go. For some reason, it always hides you when you come on, Nancy. I don't know why it does that. I'm going to glue the frame down because, again, that will be easier to cut. Nance, all your stuff went out today. And with the overage on the shipping, I owe you 17 something. I haven't done anything yet. The glue, Monica, is stick fast. CA thick. You don't want thin. Thin does not work. The thick works perfect. And they do sell it on Amazon. I'm still trying to get my camera frame right. All right, let's see. I'm thinking maybe, what do I do with my red? Here it is. I think we're going to do two colors here. I think we're going to do red on one line, black on the other line, and then red on the bottom. I think that would be cute. You could even foil these too. That would look really cool. Or you could do the Mod Podge with the scrapbook paper. I bet that would look really cute too. Okay, so we got cute. And let's find our black. I figured you would be. And for those that bought the little dangle egg gnome, I actually added one of these in the packet. You actually glue this little U shape on the back. You glue this there and sharpen this with a pencil sharpener, and you got the perfect little pick for your little leprechaun to put him into the styrofoam. So just letting you know that's in there too. And Nancy, you bought the Ladybug tier tray set. And in the Ladybug tier tray set, why is it doing that again? There we go. In the Ladybug tier tray set, there's that little mushroom house. Well, there's these little rectangle shaped pieces of wood. Hi, Judith. They go underneath the grass, but on top of the little mushroom house. I tried to put them in there like that, so you may have to, hopefully when you take it apart, you'll see those they're little spacers is what they are. And like I was saying, Judith, I ended up putting one of these little picks in with your leprechaun. Everything that was ordered over the weekend went out today. We busted butt. And I have a few rolls of ribbon to sell tonight. going through my stash and selling the ones I don't use anymore. And probably Wednesday, I will have some signs for sale, like Easter. It's just going to be for my regulars. You are so welcome. I always forget about that pick, and usually Judith reminds me and says, remember that pick with the U shape? And I forgot to give you the price on the button bow holders, Nancy, so I just threw some in there. But like I said, I'm going to owe you $17 for the shipping overage and the credit on the one thing. So this is the one that's not working. All right. This is the cute as a bug sign. And for those just joining, we now have our little risers that we're going to be selling. And these are perfect for putting your gumball machine on and displaying it, and the other extra pieces we'll have here. So I'm just showing that to you. I didn't post anything. I just made a post about this set as live on YouTube. I didn't post any pictures because I wanted to keep it a secret until we went live. One thing I would suggest if you're getting this set, to make sure that this is 2 pieces. Make sure you glue this on and then paint it. Paint your bottom first, then glue this on, and then paint it. Because I tried to do it and I cracked it. So, and this is the old wood. This is not the new wood. Some of you that ordered this weekend will be getting the new wood, and you will be able to tell the difference. Nicer quality. We're real happy with it. Thank you, Rachel. It's a nice birch or maple. Is it maple? Might be maple. I don't know. Hubby takes care of all that. I just mess it up. All right, so I'm going to go back and do a second coat on my little ladybugs now that they're in place. I thought these would really be cute too with the resin. Right. Now I left these little lace things here. I left them blank because I thought they would really look nice in white. But I wanted it to wait till I got everything glued on and the second coat of red. And these were really easy to paint. I just went ahead and spray painted them front and back with black. Very easy to do. And thank you for all of you that have been watching the little reels or little shorts that I've been putting on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for several years, and we still are not where we're supposed to be, and I don't know what's not working. So that's why we went ahead and started putting those on there, trying to increase visibility so I could be monetized, and that would help pay for a little bit of supplies here and there. Like, for some reason I still can't accept stars on Facebook, so I don't know what they're doing. But this is the old wood. And the old wood, sometimes it's a little rougher. The last batch we got was absolutely horrible. So we have been in search of better wood. And I think we hit it finally. They are cute, aren't they? Nancy said she was snooping to see if she could see what we were doing today. I kept it quiet all day. And I love this set. I'm just so excited to finally do the gumball. And if there's something you want to see on the gumball, you just let me know. And I will make it up. I may have done that one already, did I? Kind of been a crazy day. There's a friend that I need you to keep in your prayers for me, please. All right, now I'm going to go back and see if I can just hit that. You really need your fine tip one on this for sure. I hate that when it spits out when you don't want it to spit out. And then when you want it to come out, it doesn't. So I'm going to have to go back and paint those. Because now it's kind of runny. We don't like runny. And there are some hearts on here that it cuts out and everything. So what you'll see in the picture on the listing, there are actually more that come with it. So you're going to get a lot of little pieces because you may want to do something different with them. There we go. Let's see if they'll let me do this now. It's not really showing up on the wood that good, so. Alright, so this one will get glued on here. Now, how do I want to do the frame? We're going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. Hey, Vicky! Awesome. Wasn't that cute? Vicky got her jukebox. We can put any name on a record. So if you got a special song, I have another set coming out too. A jukebox set. It's actually like a 50s type set. All right. So before I finish the rest, well, let that dry. Let's go ahead and do it all black. I painted this riser. I painted it white, and then I went over with a brown, and then I kind of distressed it a little. So I originally had one painted all white, and it would kind of, it doesn't look great with the gumball machine because that's all black. All right, let's let that dry. Now, these, I want to put something in here to kind of, well, let's see if I can do it without putting a spacer of some kind in there. Yeah, I'm going to get a pom-pom, and we're just going to throw a pom-pom in there like that, because I want to be able to set these up like in there like that. To kind of, probably would be better with a black pom-pom because then you wouldn't see it, or make like a cone, and I think that would be cute. Right, then you're going to take some string, probably about that much would be good. And then we have a ladybug that goes on that, and we have 2 flowers that go on that. And then what you do is you put this in here like that. So that's like that. Then what you're going to do, let's see, I want to kind of space it out so it just about touches down there. So I'm going to put a little knot up here. And then I'm going to kind of use the ball on here. Now, see, that's too long. Still too long. And then I'm going to put a knot on the other side. Thank you. It is. So then you have kind of like a little spot to grab it and keep it in place. See, like that. Okay. Then if you want, you can put little wooden balls up on here too and color the balls different colors. So there's that. But this is how these go. Now you'll notice there's like a split here, because you're going to put that like that. Actually, I'm going to do the ladybug in the middle. And then glue this over top to kind of hold it in place. Would you guys just excuse me for 1 minute? I forgot something. I wanted to bring this in too for there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these here like this. And then this gets glued on top. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. And put that there. So it kind of creates like a little pass through for the rope. And the same with our ladybug. Gotta hold that a minute. That was supposed to go on there. Well, we're just gonna tie it. You'll have to send pictures, Vicki. I bet that's going to look cool. And you know what's so funny? Up here, there is a place not close by, but let's say it's probably an hour away. They have what's called a pop-up bar, and they actually called it the Love Shack. And you should see all the cool decorations they had. And I thought I should send them a picture of our glass block. There. So that's how that goes. And let's see if we can put a couple of these wood balls on here. Now you can get different colored rope. Like black or red would look nice with this one. I went out and bought spoons too. I didn't realize that the file had the scoop on it. There's that. I wonder if this little one, that might. So I'm going to tie a knot here. And then put a smaller one. Yay! Did go through. And then I have a bigger one. Need our knot. So that's how that goes. Just like that. I'm going to have to figure out a different way to put that love bug on there. That doesn't look right to me. I can lay this on here. All right, let me see if I can get this to work. It's going to have to be painted. So let's see if we can do it. It just looks too plain. And then what I think I'll do, once it's all dry, I'll kind of do like a little path on there. All right, so now we can glue our ladybug on here. And now's when I need one of my little easels. And I don't have one here. All right, so we're just gonna kind of set that there like that. Then we also have a couple of flowers. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these out because, and I could even put some black fleece rolled up in there too. This has a little notch on the end. So what you actually do is you actually put this on the bottom. Let that dry a minute. All right, then we've got our 3 flowers. Actually, I should paint these first because we won't be able to paint the middle when it's glued down. Actually, I should have just painted the flower first and then went back and I think I like a white. Would look pretty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been struggling with that. We don't know what the heck it's doing. But couldn't you see adding glitter to this and all kinds of stuff? And see, I'm just gliding along the top too, and it's doing that pretty good as far as the engraving goes. Should have used my dabber. But sometimes just swiping it across is good. All right, let those dry. This one, let me see. These are both white. Let's do this red and that white then. Where do you see the difference on the new wood as opposed to this? What are you doing now? I don't know. I really think there's a setting. Thank you. You guys are too sweet. We will put some kind of easel in here so you have an easel to hold him up. Bet you this would look nice in there with like the resin in there. Yeah, I got too much on there. All right. Go. Now, you could, you know me and my boxwood. There's my... I'll use this one. Could put a little bit of greenery in and around here. You could, I have even, I watched the thrift store for like napkins and such. Nancy. Funny. Let's just kind of, see how that kind of spruces it up a little? Then you can kind of put these wherever you want. This was the one we made with the ladybug thing last year. You could put that there. You could, and I still have, I think, some ladybug ribbon in the shop. I mean, you could add that. Nah, don't like that. I kind of like just this without that. Let's add that there. So what do you think? I still have some detailing to do, and I do want to paint those. Oh, and this can stand up, and then you just have all these little, oops, you could put this in there. You could put a ladybug in there. Well, like I said, there's a bunch of little hearts too that you could use. We got to fix this up somehow though. This is not doing it for me. We need... I got it. I got it. I'm just going to put a piece of boxwood in there. That'll do it. But we want a real full piece. Just something to put it in there so that you can kind of... Look at that. That looks adorable. I like the boxwood. I vote for the boxwood. Forget the... I like it. I like it. Here, we'll put this over in here. We'll move this over here more. And then we can kind of put that going out there. Look at that. Yay. Woohoo. So what do you think? Do you like it? Can you see it? I think I need to buy more colored rope though. Different colors, so it'll look really nice on there. You just tell me what you want, Vicki, as far as a sign, and I will take care of you. Thank you. I'm going to try and bring it in a little bit closer for you to see. How's that? Like I said, I still have some detailing and stuff to do. Where are we at here? Got that. And the greenery, I think, does wonders in there. risers are very, very popular. So we're going to be doing a lot more with risers. And it's just a simple circle with these knob feet on it. And they're actually flat on one side and the other is rounded. And I know we've used these before on things, but it's just 4 of them. And I just used the CA Thick. Thank you. But that's all that is. And like I said, you can do, I know you guys, all your creative ideas, you can do just about anything with this. Don't, not pushing the stop button. It wants me to push the stop button. Sorry about that. Well, let me see if I can get rid of it. Jeez. Oh my gosh. There. Not touching it. But why do we have a double screen? Ay, ay, ay. Well, it's showing me a double screen, but it's not showing you one. So we'll just, we won't mess with it. All right. A few new products. I finally got my granddaughter's shelf finished. These are the personalized child shelves that we're selling now. We put their name on the front. It's made up of 2 pieces here, 2 here, and 1 here. But this is the one that's gone in her room. Her room has lots of yellow in it. So we've got this one. I have not listed yet. Will be listed. We're still working out some bugs. I don't know if you can see it, but there are actually notches here and here. So this second piece of wood covers up those notches in the front and makes it look really, you know, you don't see where you put it together. But there's the back. So you've got a cloud and then a shelf. I mean, look at that. Isn't that cute? Just to have little pictures and little stuff on it. I could put boxwood on it. And we have a biplane that's coming out that has a really cute face on the plane. And then these just came in for the little ones. These are actually a tumbler for them to start with. It's like a sippy cup, but it's a handled sippy cup. And then as they grow older and don't need the sippy anymore, you've got the little tumbler. The thing slides front and back. So we've got one that has the pop-up. Then we've got one that has the handles. So there's several options. I'll be posting some new pictures. I just had a customer request 3 custom ones. So I'll be posting those as soon as I get this done. I actually have those cows with the long hair. It is so cute. Judith ordered one for her Nolan. All right. Now the first person I see that says they want it, they get it. This has probably got quite a bit on it still. I used it for 1 bow. It's the turquoise with the peach. Now it has $17 on here. I will take 10. And there's still a lot on there. These are 50-yard rolls. Like I said, I've used some. This one probably has about, I'm going to say probably like 4.5 or 40 yards on it. All right. This one I'll take 9 for. This one, several greens, 2-tone green with white. This one I will take 10 for. So we'll put 10 on that one. 9 on this one, 10 on this one, and this one is a full unopened roll. Okay, Nancy wants the pink and green. Okay, Nancy. And this one I will take 10 for also, or let's make this $8. $8 for a full roll of the lavender. This one, Nancy, right? Got it. 10 and 8. 50-yard rolls. Okay, so you want this one, Monica? The first one? And Judith wants the lavender. Okay. Right, Monica? Yes? Okay. All right. And these are Nancy. I didn't have time to go through all my signs today, but I will have some signs available on Wednesday. Okay? Don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. And Wednesday's kind of up in the air because, like I said, we have a family member that might be having some issues, and so just know that I am going to be live on Wednesday, but if I'm not here, you know, there was a good reason. Okay. All right. That's it for tonight. This is already listed as a live, shown on Facebook and YouTube. I will finish painting all of this, and then I will do a whole picture of it and post it. Anybody needs anything else, let me know. Vicki, give me more of a description of what you want in that sign. She might have lost me. You are so welcome. I so appreciate each and every one of you. You're my friends. And I love you all. All right. You all have a great night. Thank you, Rachel. And thanks for helping. I will be in touch and let you know what I just have so much ribbon downstairs and so many signs that could be made for better use of what I'm using them for. So, all right. You all have a good night. Thank you.